lovies. You're welcome to another episode of Beyond Words. And today I want you to know that beyond words, whatever you feel can be addressed. Beyond words, whatever you say to yourself matters. Beyond words, whatever you set your mind on makes a lot of sense. I'm not doing this alone today. I'm here with a very vibrant young man, Pope. My name is Naki, and you're welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Pope, how are you?
I'm good.
How are you? How's it going?
When the going get tough, we still go.
That's good to know. Today on Beyond Words, we are addressing how we choose our partners. Are we choosing our partners based on love or those who fit? And is there a difference? Is there a difference between a partner you love or a partner you chose based on other factors?
This topic is very broad, but I will share my opinion on that.
Right. Let's hear it.
Okay, so as to whether we choose those we love or we choose those who fit.
Right.
I think when you really understand what you want, then you choose those who fit. Because in my understanding, love is a feeling.
Right.
And feeling comes and go.
Right.
But when you are choosing those who fit, then there are certain things you will consider. And one of the main things that is very paramount to me is responsibility. When you are choosing based on feeling, I'm replacing the love with feeling, because to me, I think love is all about feeling. Because when you even look at the etymology of the word love, it means to care or to desire.
Right.
So love is feeling. You can care for something today, and tomorrow you don't care for it anymore. It doesn't mean that the next day you won't care for it.
Now hold it.
All right.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
How do you care?
Sure.
How do you care? I want to know, how do you care?
Okay. So in my own understanding, to care for something means you add that particular thing to your daily thought process. Let's say when you wake up and you are planning for your day, because you care about that thing, you include the well-being of that particular thing to your thoughts. You might care for it today and not care for it tomorrow, but it doesn't also mean you will not care for it the next day.
Now, that is where I have a problem with you.
So what I mean is, I would like to give an example of what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
So, and I would like to use non-living thing for the example, then I get into the living things.
Right.
Let's say I have a car, and based on the destination for today, I need to drive there. I will make sure I care about my car. I make sure I have water in it. I have the right amount of fuel to carry me to the destination. Because I need it at that moment. That is me caring for the car. But when I'm supposed to get to another meeting tomorrow and I don't need my car, I might not check whether there is good amount of water in the car and a good amount of fuel and still leave it at home. Because I'm not going to use it that day, I might not do those things, which means caring for the car. It doesn't also mean someone should come pick the car. So I like the car, but because I'm not using it at that moment, things will look like I'm not caring for it. And when we even go to our various homes, we have certain things for a month you've not even touched. It looks as if you don't care anymore.
Well, hold it right there.
All right.
In this instance, you use the car.
Yeah.
Are you aware that if a car is parked for a period and not given any kind of attention, it starts developing faults, which you will end up having to pay money for to fix? Is that what we are relating care to?
Okay. What you said is very true. We should also have it at the back of our mind that the more you also use the car, it also develops faults. So whichever way we are going to handle it, it has its own problems. When you use it too much, it develops faults. When you leave it down too much, it also develops faults. So I think we should balance it.
This your ideology of car. You might
Okay.
want to look at it again because
Alright.
from where I sit,
Sure.
a car
Yeah.
is meant to be used. It's supposed to give you access to make your life flexible.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Commuting from one place to another.
Sure.
It makes it easier. Right?
Yeah.
And so it's a necessity to a large extent.
Yeah.
Do you understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And if you have your own, it even makes it easier compared to having to go for public transport.
Yeah.
So that's how good it is. That's how good a car
Owning a
is.
car is.
Owning a car is.
Yeah.
Your own.
Yeah.
And in this owning it,
Yeah.
it makes your life easy because it gets you on the go on the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
And so you also know that this thing that I own needs to be taken care of. You don't wait for it to break down
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
You service it when it has to. You change the plugs when it has to. You give it alignment when it needs to. And so it is always intact. You change your tires. You don't wait for it to be completely worn out before you throw them tires away. Are you with me on that?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So between your care and my care,
Yeah.
which of the care would you go for?
Okay, so I still stand with my care. I still stand with my care because this is it. You see, the car becomes just like how beautifully you put your sentence. The car becomes a necessity if you are using it. If you want to use it.
If you
And we
don't,
can-
if you do not wait,
Okay.
first of all,
Yeah.
a car, we buy it,
Yeah.
we need it.
Yeah.
Do you buy a car because you want it or because you need it?
I need it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You need the car. That's why you bought it.
Right.
But we can all attest to it that you won't need your car for every journey you go. There are people who own cars, but when they are going to their hometown, they leave it at home. There are people who own cars, but when the company is going for a trip, you can't follow the company's bus with your car. But you needed the car, that's why you bought it. You bought the car to help you transport yourself from one place to another. But trust me, you won't be using it all the time. And I think this is one of the problems we find in relationship. We think because we have a partner, the partner must be involved in everything. And that is where the problem is. Because if the company is going on a trip and they say we are all boarding the company bus, and you alone comes out to say, I want to come with my car, that one is a problem. Because maybe the reason why they want to go with a company bus is to also create that, strengthen the bond between the workers, so that we all find ourselves under one roof, communicate. And sometimes when we leave our assets at home and we try to use one thing, like we can now communicate from a leveled ground. We don't see who has more than who. Because even if you have the most expensive car, we are all using the bus. You get it? So in life, I feel there are instances where certain things, even though it's a necessity, you don't use it. That's what I'm saying. When we go to our various homes, we have some stuffs in our homes that it's been almost a month, you've not used it. But it doesn't also mean someone should come take
Hold
it.
it up. Pull up. Pull up. You need the brakes. Pull up.
Yeah.
Let's come back to why you chose the car ideology.
Sure.
You said that you should pick your partner because they fit.
Yeah.
How would you know that this partner fits? This person fits. You need to know before they become a partner.
Yeah.
Or do they become a partner before you know that they fit?
Okay. So you need to know before they become a partner. The meaning for partnership is the same.
Right.
So when we look at the business field, before you agree to partner someone, then you know that the person fits. Whatever partnership you want to go in with the person fits before you sign any form of contract. So I also think before you get a partner in terms of relationship, you have to make sure that the person fits. So me, particular, I don't believe in love at first sight.
That's interesting.
I don't believe in that, because before I choose you as a partner, I have to make sure that your goals in a way matches my goals. Your purpose matches my purpose. And I can't know this when I see you for the first time.
Obviously.
I can't know this. So I have to be in a
Obviously.
space with you for some time
Right.
to know one or two things about you before I choose you as my partner. That is how I roll.
And so you're going to spend time with this person, get to know them,
Yeah.
and then from there on you decide if you're going to make them your better half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do a life with them.
Sure.
And so if this person doesn't fit,
Yeah.
they have also put in their time, their resources, and built hopes
Yeah.
on the possibility that we are building something together.
Okay.
How do you navigate this stage? How would you, in particular, Poe, navigate this stage?
The first time I set my eyes on you and I feel like I like you.
You have already said you don't believe in love at first
Yeah.
sight.
The first time I saw you and I feel like I like you. So first time it's not I love you. I like you. I would only say I like this person when I realize, oh, maybe the stuff the person is doing at that moment matches what I like. So when I begin liking that, I now make you my friend. Sometimes I don't even tell you that you are my friend. I make sure I become very available wherever you are. You, one way or the other, see me there. So I become very available to you. When you need help, I can help. I offer that help. Yet I will not propose any friendship or relationship with you. I just want to know you. And one thing I normally do is, when it happens that you are a friend to someone I know, I have my own way of asking questions about you from my friend. And sometimes they themselves might not even, will not be aware that this is what I'm doing.
Right.
In a conversation, I will be asking questions. So when I get to the place where I find whatever I'm looking for, that's when I make the move.
Poe,
Yeah.
are you encouraging people
Yeah.
to ask questions even before they encounter someone with the possibility of building a relationship with? Because you have mentioned that you like to ask around discreetly,
Yeah.
especially when you've seen that this person is doing something you like.
Yeah.
You would find it attractive, but you would not approach. You would ask questions.
Yeah.
So then, for me, what I see here is that we should ask questions like Yana Nanom say, "Oh,
Yeah.
kwa wari ayede."
Yebisa.
Yebisa.
Yeah.
What you say? Enem yada subisa.
Yeah, I think say bisa not just say wo na wo do ho to asemu.
I
Because
see.
in 24 I can't was say obisa for nyira kwan. And this obisa for nyira kwan na wo wakọ na so be bisa dia definitely obey nyira kwan. And you say ohọhọ ne ma na akokọ anani abo.
Sir.
Niente ayeka say akokọ anani abo ne say when you look at that particular proverb, you and I can attest to it. Say, when was the last time I always akoko ayama oni tipu a wo share
Who go read ni tipra ye de ma wo?
So I say,
Sir.
what it means is some things may appear to you as good, as though it's good, but it is not.
Right.
And it is only the person who gave it to you that knows that this is not good. So in order for you to know that what I'm taking is not good, you have to ask. What I think we are missing in our society now, not only in relationship, in all aspects of our society now, is questioning.
Questions.
We don't ask questions.
We don't ask questions.
And there is one proverb I really like.
Once upon a time, I won't cut you short. Once upon a time, someone told me something that assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups.
Very true. I have a friend, let me add this too. I have a friend, she's a foreigner. She said, when you break, assume, when you break those words down, it means, pardon my language, it means as you me. So we are making an ass of you and me.
Oh,
As you me. You get it? So you need to ask questions.
You need to ask questions.
Because sometimes some blessings, I used to say this to my friends, sometimes some blessings are curses in disguise.
And dear.
So ubisa,
yeah. Bisa now. Nemum.
Yeah.
Young kind of say a bisa nemono. People change.
Yeah.
People change.
Yeah.
It could be for the better, it could be for the worse.
Yeah.
But people change.
Yeah.
So yes, I agree with you that ye misa. Nenso, it will also be a good thing for you to know for yourself. I think the challenge we have in these times is that in getting to know people, we take advantage.
Yeah.
We take advantage. We do not have boundaries. And so a lot of things go into this stage such that if things don't work out, it's hard for people to accept the situation as it is. Do you agree with me?
I agree 100%. You see, just yesterday, I wouldn't say discussing, I was actually fighting a lady friend. She posted on her status that why do guys always complain when ladies ask for money and all that? And I'm like, they will complain, and we, the guys, will also keep complaining because some of the things we are practicing today, we don't even understand them. We don't even understand them. When some of the word is dating. Dating. To the African mind, dating is marriage without paper. To the African mind, dating is marriage. When you really look at what is happening now in dating, it is just like marriage, but not legal.
Right. I agree with you.
Because they go to the ladies, the very moment you propose to the lady and she agrees, the next thing is she wants to pack to your house. She wants to really stay with you.
Can we do better?
We have to do better. Because dating doesn't, and the annoying thing is, we always make reference to the white. We always make reference to the white. But when you really meet them and have a discussion with them, you realize that what we see on our screens is not how they roll.
This thing you're saying is a matter of culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a matter of culture. Every society has its culture.
Yeah.
Dating is foreign to Africans.
Very true.
Na AI say either say ye suatra and I say ye suani ye. Either say ye suatra and I say ye suani ye.
Yeah, sure.
What you say? It's a culture thing.
Yeah.
A culture thing. And as Ghanaians and Africans, I believe that there are things synonymous to us that we should hold on to.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that some are Stone Age and need to be modified.
Yeah.
But it doesn't necessarily mean that we should throw them away.
Yeah.
We are still watching Beyond Words, and today with me is a very knowledgeable young man by the name Pope, who is giving a lot of insights. Nanuati ankasa onemonsamuka. Pope, can you still lose someone you love deeply? Can you lose someone you love? Just a whoopeno ankasa, but still emfa mal.
Yeah, I can. And I think everybody should also grow to the level where you should be able to lose something you love. You see, some of the things I talk about, I learned it the hard way.
Right.
Yɛwɔ nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a w'ani gye ho, but ukure mu kyɛ a ebeku.
Hey, nothing on no
No
gbe
gbe
obo.
Nneɛma bi wɔ hɔ a w'ani gye ho. Akɔyɛ sɛ maame nfa Miami experience baako yɛ. I time no na me nim ho hwee na yɛkyɛ me some Chinese phones yi bi. Ɛho yɛ alumi kakra.
Tell me about
Na
it.
phone no wodi si charge a na woyɛ wadi unya kɔ na woyɛ wadi sɛ wokɔ peki a wotumi di shock bi ama wohu sɛ yɛ £5 bi ate afiri wo mu.
Sir?
Wodi shock. But nka ne papa mu a ɛwɔ sɛ woma phone yɛ dɛn.
Echo.
You don't have to use it. But at that point in time, that's the only thing I have. And I also need to communicate with people who are not close to
So
me.
you held on to it.
Until the day I mean who said shock when I am more than £5. The shock really entered. Na me who said no, and net dear no. Say ne remnant and ebi ano china mentimi and survive.
Right.
So I have to let it go. And me jai phone too. They be also who phone. No. It took me like 6 months before I got another phone. In as much as I really enjoy talking to people, but that time, you know, me kwanya, me the bad relationship more. Only pa not done. Done. One thing about Otto, I may say a feeling is the fact that we feel bibi ama at the end, and chess at the end feel the same amount. Who feel say ube di money. But a movie anyway as or feel say pope undin men.
And then your movie also keke na wo pay.
Na unya po ubedi. Me feel say ye wo niema bi wo ho no mo a. Ma ye nti ase bi a ye nhye dan ti ase yi. And my feel say I can't lose the person. Okay. When we are talking about not losing something, sometimes ya adwin nyina akọ say nipa ne say ompe bi ma na onye bi. Aya me bisa say na nipa ni wu e.
E wo ho.
Ubewu.
Aha.
Se nipa ni wu a ebia nipa no yare ye no wu so de ubeku.
E wo ho pa.
Mpepi ni e ka so o wu ja me amekum wu ja me amekum wu ba na boa. Oku ho. So that I think say if you really love something, then you should create room for distancing yourself and still pray say that particular thing should go on. It is also upe obia. They intina upe nipa. And until I make us say you choose the person that fits. Say nipa ne fit na who say no. Ebia de me pe wo mabrabo mi say me pe oba na adwene mu do na nani abie a otimi adwene ma ne ho a create empire for herself. Send your daching biano, say me ni hopo a kakra na amaye no. She can run it and make sure say things go well. If you have this mindset, trust me, you don't need to date or marry the person for that thing to come true.
Okay. Hey, Pope. If I don't pull the brakes, and some no, and some no, doors. Me to me who say and some say, oh. But let's for the benefits of our audience,
Yeah.
who beyond words is showing so much for.
Yeah.
Let's categorize this. You mentioned that it doesn't necessarily have to be ending a relationship.
Yeah.
Death happens.
Yeah.
I have seen this in real life
Sure.
happen. Death can take a partner away.
Yeah.
It could also be, say, the other person may not be interested
Yeah.
as much as you are anymore. How then do you move on?
Okay. So in matters of moving on, I think it's a solo thing. It's a personal decision. You can never move on with the energy or the strength of the other person.
Right.
So when you find yourself not moving on, the only thing or the only person hindering you from moving on is yourself. One thing we all have to learn is there are certain things in life which are constant.
Change.
And in this conversation, I would say separation is constant.
We are human.
Yeah.
And we may not admit it.
Yeah.
But our feelings change.
Yeah.
Our wants change.
Yeah.
Our needs change.
Yes.
Just say, as you go in stages in life, no, what would to me who say you have outgrown certain things.
Yeah.
And sometimes in outgrowing certain things, you may have outgrown your partner.
Yeah.
We get exposed to information,
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah.
It changes you.
Yeah.
The kind of knowledge, the kind of information you get exposed to.
Yeah.
Say you find yourself in a situation where you're learning new things. You're finding yourself in this environment and you're not doing it with this other half. Let's just say you are not going on the same level.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with monetary issues, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But our needs change. Our taste, even our taste, I thought it'd be a Adriani, I would declare. Esesa.
Yeah.
Adriani, I would declare to me, Sessa.
Yeah, we are calling now pay she some. This year when in just some who assessa.
Assessa.
Yeah.
One coin. Maybe I can now pay me co. I pay to pray. But and then no one coin tastes. Assessa.
No correct. Dr. Biason can't read.
Dr. Biason can't read.
Yeah.
What you say?
Yeah.
And I think that, my lovelies, let's admit that as humans, we evolve, we grow, we transform.
Sure.
It may not necessarily be for negative. It could very well be for the positive. But that's you. It's an individual thing. Yeah. Sometimes, let's not take things personal. Yeah. What you say? When in society bana ebia, we cannot continue from here on. No?
Yeah.
Po, then okay.
To add to the Awokan, and anything I'm fitting as any in America, sir. Send a nipa sesa. Sabe, and ye nipa nkwa, and near Massessa.
Near Massessa. Emre
Dane. I know I'm red Dane. Now, Penny Foster said, Emre Dane announced why then.
What Dane
will be. But could be where neck I am with the power. They say, Nipa in Dane more. No one Danibia. You will bet you worry.
Sir, as some can say,
Meti and a mystery. But Ujin who say a mudo. Because Saudi Obi has a son, our wife and said, once a son, you be jaw actually.
I know, dear.
Ain't anything I'm infitiation may say. Say, a near Massy Sainty. Ana se woni obi ebe nantia man nantia na woni nipa ne nante no enye based on feeling se ye be kan no kra ye nyina won namfofo bi a o ma ye niema bi a aye ye yapa but besi na ye gusu ni omonam ne ntia ye gusu ni omonam ne se woni mi se o madam fuwe o ye kokonsa but eba ne se o ya de ombeso mumu awa obeba obeja e de o ya to aye den aba enti ebia wo kan wasam kire no obekọ kan kire obi
say pick your battles
so ati ase ebia wo kan wasam kire no obekọ kan kire obi but ehọ ya ni weakness no esan say wo san compare ni weakness no to ni strength no say wo hia helper he or she is always available no most of the time you keep the person and know how to relate with the person in terms of say when any kan wasam
you pick our battles
enti nipa sesa Mimi who say, "Uni obi benantia." It shouldn't be on feeling, because say ye papa money ye mama mo enanti ana ye ni omo tena based on feelings ah. Kai mu bebre wo ho a sebe mano da sumina so ye ma ye tu a ye bekun ye papa nom ana ye bekun ye mama nom.
Asem sebe o.
So what I say, but any feeling, sometimes we switch to responsibility. You know say, send me papa asem si a osomi mu bome. Eka ebro no nko ankonya me papa. But obome kura po a o make sure say aduane wo fi amedi. Me school fees were tua. These responsibilities is what keep these people in our life. Yemu bebre wo parents are, they are abusive one way or the other. But aside that, no, yeah, to me, tenacity who say, oh, me papa or no monsan sebe or no monsan or no monsan bad you obey you fee basa basa. But aside the no, on sure say we bet nefi and crofo school. On sure say come bed do and crofo didi. In this case, the reason why you still with this man is not because of feeling, it's because of the responsibility.
So, hold it there.
Yeah.
You're tolerating this
Yeah.
man because of how he honors his responsibility towards you. Do we therefore say that we build our relationships on conditions? How do we make our relationships work? Because, Kasano,
Yeah.
based on your case study, no,
Yeah.
there's a condition.
Yeah.
You're not exactly feeling this person's vibe.
Yeah.
But ewonia wadamfo we unim say obetumi aye, and I say we pick our battles.
Yeah.
So then do we say that our relationships are based on conditions, and how do we make our relationships work?
Okay. So I'm a strong believer that every relationship, it being father, son, mother, daughter, sister, brother, every relationship under the sun is based on condition. Even human and God, humans and gods, all the relationship is condition based. And when the condition is out, there is no relationship. Sometimes you can't say, it's not a person you say, oh, me were unconditional love now. And you're no correct. And you're no correct. Sometimes, let me step on some toes. Even in religion, we say God has unconditional love for us. To understand, I agree. But to understand, I don't. Because if you have unconditional love for us, what is hell waiting for?
Pope.
Mrs. Break.
Pope. Pull it. Pull up.
All right.
I beg you. Mr.
My dear to my higher.
Obi na kan na say wadama.
Madam.
Titia break.
Matia break. To send American, there is no relationship without conditions.
Right.
Just a difference a woman say, it be abstract, and it be a very material. The material in you who say, oh, where the me sick and on menam, me dressing tin on menam, me car and tin on menam, and on the material ones. But here will be so to make us ninety many assumes in nam say, unim kasa.
Right.
Abstract. Which means that they know obekasa anyhow. On an antibium. And also otwaswa ya ebi a first time ebe how. But otwaswa ya sa odona woman ebe free ho. So in that case, that is the condition. Even though that condition you can't hold it, you can't touch it, but there is a condition.
For me,
Yeah.
when we speak of unconditional love,
Yeah.
I have come this close to it through parenting.
All right.
If we want to talk about unconditional love, I have come this close to it through parenting. But we will leave that for another day.
Okay.
Between a man and woman, to make our relationship work, wakasa bebre, and you have said that every relationship has a condition. ɛwɔ nea mepɛ wɔ wo ho ɛnti a me ne wo nanteɛ. Are we then going to be honest with each other in our conversations, in our moments, in our vulnerable times? Are we going to be that open with each other to know that, look, this thing about you, this thing that you do, this thing excites me? Will it be far-fetched to be that open to your partner? Because we are looking at how to make our relationships work.
Yeah.
And of course, better too.
Yeah. So I think, just like to say a jumamu, to say example na me no, say a jumamu before so be by your partner no. I was so who nipa strength, any weakness. And I also now kofa nipa na mana by your partner. I was so many nipa ni hu ni ope. Ni enti ya nipa ne kre ba wa brabo. Role ben na o be play. A role ben na o be play. Enti in that case me hu ni say sa 1 week 1 month no kra o kan I love you na morning nam no, that should be the time I o kire ni say asumasi de mani ji hu ye we ni de mani ji hu ye we ni ni enti a me pe o e ye we ni because sometimes I feel say when the people know, because relationship be brave are ending, the people don't even know why I ending. Because ubisa guy in the class or other now see enjoy onim. Ubisa na o force o chuna or the faha no afaha no atwa to her, which means on no kreni. Enti meme hu ni say impempi no say your best start relationship bia. Clarity is key.
Clarity
is key.
Clarity in everything
is key.
Is what it is. We cannot compromise
that is it.
On clarity.
In as much as nipa sesa. But se me ye clear ma hu say sisi ade we na mepe. Da chin bia me sesa ubenya bibia gina so aka kire me say one me ya sha ase no. O ka kire me say we ni we na ope. Ase nansen o sesa.
Enkomodie hu hia.
Very good. Communication.
Enye communication keke.
Okay.
Enye communication. Enkomodie. Enkomodie. Talk.
Yeah.
We are not talking about communicating.
Here.
No. Talk.
Yeah.
Is key. Yeah. Clarity is key. Because look, that I am this way today doesn't mean I will always be like this.
Yeah.
And if for any reason you see changes, or I myself can see that I am drifting, I should be able to talk to you.
Yeah.
And you should be able to also talk to me. I think that we talk, but we don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will leave the things that need to be spoken about between us and talk about things that don't matter.
Yeah.
So just like you said, we should communicate, but most importantly, we should talk. From everything you have said, you have mentioned clarity, and I will even emphasize on it. Every human being, you must learn how to have clarity at every stage of your life. Because else, the other person will be frustrated.
Yeah.
And if you are also with someone and you notice changes, seek clarity. Ask questions. If you are asking questions and the person cannot stomach the questions you are asking, I am afraid you are at the wrong place.
Exactly. Why you rapping? Right. Devi Ameka say, problem is here. There is always a reason for whatever you did and whatever happened. Can say what the why dream it make sense. Because sometimes in Niamana ain't make sense no. O catch it be a ubie one no catch it be a but say a free word mu ba no na fe e hyehye na e make sense ma de o catch it no. But e wo wadwene mu a our mind is a chaotic factor. Eniema bebree cause wo ya adwene. Nti wo say o dwene e hu na z bi free ba bia behye. But say o ka e na kire obi na wo de z behye mu a nipa nit make kire say tobo ni e kaka asem kokonte ye den be ehon na be draw attention hu say ampa o mi kura me de kokonte bi hye mu o de yen kaka na asem ni it is a o ka asem ni a kire nipa na sometimes u bie wa no aka asem no na e hyehye ebusiafo abrante ya your friend a pope your besan yaba or besan yaba fi ha. Please send us your messages, your questions, and on this one I want you to rate this gentleman pope, because for me he's been very insightful, he's very knowledgeable, and I would want to have him here again. So as you send your questions, your concerns, please rate Pope. On today's Beyond Words, we have highlighted how you pick your partner, whether for love or who fits. We have also highlighted how to resolve issues and make our relationships work. On this platform, we are all learning. That's something we all have to know. On this platform, we are all learning. As you send your questions, your concerns, your baggages, we know that we are here to offer the guidance we can give you. Beyond words, there are a lot of feelings we cannot explain. Beyond words, there are triggers that we need to handle. Beyond words, even how we cross our eyes says a lot. My name is Naki, your regular host for Beyond Words, and today I have had the pleasure of conversing with this insightful gentleman, Pope. You will see him here again, and we have a lot in store for you. Keep your messages coming through. Cheers.